Okay, I recorded. Yeah, go ahead.
So if you take like Max's suggestion that it's 4 weeks to fill each tank, and then you look at the total supplies on hand, is it worth estimating when they'd run out for each different supplier and when the next delivery would be due? Or is that going too far with this?
So you are not trying to give them some kind of consulting advice, right? How are you gonna manage your business? How are you gonna do it, right?
Okay.
Yeah, because you are dealing with their accounting issues, right? So it's not like you are a management consultant, right? You go to their place, just try to help them to work more efficiently, more effectively, right?
Yeah.
You know, you are not trying to streamline their working process, right?
Okay. So it's
Whatever they're doing, that's their business, right?
gotcha.
Now you are presented with all this information. That's your job, right? You have to think about what are the implications of this information, right? From as accounting professional's perspective, right? What
Yeah.
what things you want to say, right, to bring attention to the partner.
Gotcha. Okay. So really, it's just the adjustment to the gross margin and then how that would affect their income for the 2020 year.
It may be more than that, but I just whatever you see out of the case, because 100 students will have 100 answers, right?
Right.
There are certain things definitely I'm hoping to see people will touch those things. This is the same as the CPA exam, right? Every student have different answers, right?
Right. Okay.
Every student in the CPA exams, they have their own answers. They have their own numbers. All the numbers are not the same, okay? It's like it's interesting. If you are in a math or science, right, everyone get the same answer, right? But in accounting, in the CPA exams, everyone will conclude with a different number, right? If there's calculations. So the idea is the evaluators want to see if you considered certain things, right? And if you considered, does your discussion have the depth, right? Did you really show your competency through your discussion, right? Do you really know these areas of topics?
Right.
Right?
Okay.
Those are the things. So yeah, basically, this is the way how they test you, right? You have seen the first case, right? Did you see the template?
Yes.
Then you read through that template and then you compare to your answer, right? Hopefully you have learned something that, oh, this is something I didn't consider, right?
Okay.
The reason why we have the cases, like when I was a student, like 10, 12 years ago, right? We also write 3 cases in this course. So this is I think this is a requirement from the CPA. So we want students to learn how to learn to respond to this cases, right?
Yeah.
So when you are in the CPA program, you will feel more comfortable, right? This is not something like totally new, strange to you, right?
Gotcha.
So now this is kind of the learning curve, right? Right now you may growing pain, right? You are learning this, right? And you are not comfortable, which is good because once you get comfortable, then you are really ready for the CPA exam, right? So yeah, you have to learn this eventually. So I think this is a good time to learn it. Yeah.
Might as well learn it now. Is there any resources like on the CPA website or anything that you can look at?
No, these cases are not that complicated, right?
Okay.
It's quite short and
like it right now.
yeah, you don't want to overthink of it, right? The issues embedded underneath the case are the issues that you probably have seen before. You have do problems even before. So it's not like something new, like you don't know, right? It's not. It's just like you have to. This is different problem solving. You have to see through the problem and then to see where the issues are and then deal with address those issues, right? These issues are not, don't overthink of it, right? These issues are not something like you didn't learn yet, right? If you haven't learned it, it's unfair for me to give you this case, right?
Right.
So I make sure that this case is manageable. Maybe there's something new, right? But at least it should not affect your response. Yeah.
Okay, because I think our group has kind of done it a little bit too much from like the business analysis point of view. So we did
Yeah,
stuff
that's
like,
why, remember, I mentioned, right? I mentioned
yeah,
many times, what's your role, who you are, right?
right,
You don't want to do the wrong work, right?
yeah,
There was one YouTube video. There's one person get up in the morning in a winter day, and all the cars parked along the roadside covered with snow. And he was like so busy, right? He put a lot of effort to shovel on the car. And then when he start the the car key, he realized he was working on the wrong car. That's very interesting, right? So you don't want to do the wrong job, right? Your job, you are paid for your accounting opinions. So that's why when you are in CPA program, always know who you are, right?
yeah,
Who you are will determine the direction of your work, right?
okay.
Yeah, so don't go from that business advice perspective, right? They are not. You are like at least you can comment on something, right? You
Yeah.
really see important, right? You can comment on something, but that's not the major focus of your analysis.
Okay.
Your
It's
major
just,
focus is still the accounting issues. But
yeah,
if you notice some of the management workflow issues that could impact the accounting, then you could talk about it, right?
gotcha. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
The goal is about accounting, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. That's all my questions for tonight.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Bye.